Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging into the incredible journey of Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, right?
Yeah, exactly.
A name pretty much everyone knows. A footballing icon, a physical marvel, just this relentless competitor.
An unstoppable force, really.
Totally. And while, the highlights, the trophies, they speak volumes, our deep dive today, it's looking at something more. We've pulled from biographies, loads of interviews, teammates, coaches, and sports psychology research too.
Right.
And what they all seem to suggest is that his story, it's more than just success. It's like a blueprint.
That's a great way to put it. A blueprint for anyone dreaming big.
Yeah, and the core idea, I think we really want to unpack, is that Ronaldo wasn't just born extraordinary.
Yeah.
Well, he became extraordinary. Meticulously.
And what's really fascinating digging into these sources is how much they underline that. His legacy, it isn't just about talent. I mean, yeah, he had talent, obviously.
Sure, loads of it.
Yeah. But it's built on this bedrock of, struggle, immense sacrifice, and just sheer unwavering determination. It's almost peerless, really.
Sure.
So this deep dive, we're going to illuminate what you could call his keys to greatness, the things he forged.
Right.
And as we explore them, we really want you, listening, to think about how these principles, they go way beyond the football pitch,
Yeah, into any kind of self-improvement journey, whatever your goal might be.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start right at the beginning then. Because the material, it paints a really clear picture of his roots. Incredibly humble.
Born 1985, Madeira, small Portuguese island.
And the family often struggled, right? Sources mention sometimes even getting enough food on the table was tough.
Yeah, definitely not a privileged start.
But even as a kid, kicking around makeshift balls in the streets, he had this one thing, this obsessive drive.
Already there.
Yeah. While other kids were just playing for fun, accounts describe him training with this intensity, way beyond his years.
I remember reading his mother recalled he'd actually cry if he didn't win.
Even at 7.
Yeah. Couldn't accept losing. That kind of primal drive, that refusal to settle, it really became the core of who he was.
That early ambition is striking.
It really is. And the sources highlight how at just 12 years old, he makes this huge life-altering decision.
Leaving Madeira.
Yeah, leaving home for the Sporting CP Academy in Lisbon. Now, for a boy who'd barely left his small island, Lisbon was a whole different world.
Must have been daunting.
Totally. He arrives with, raw talent, big dreams. But Lisbon wasn't welcoming at first.
No?
No, he was bullied quite a bit. For his accent, his clothes, they mocked his dialect. Lots of kids would have just folded under that kind of pressure, packed up and gone home.
Right, but here's where this story, according to these sources, gets really compelling. Instead of crumbling, he had to weaponize that pain, turned it straight into motivation.
Yeah, the research describes him staying late, on the pitch alone, under the floodlights, while teammates were already in bed, just practicing. Dribbles, shooting.
The dedication. It's hard to even imagine. Tying weights to his ankles to get faster, running stairs for strength.
It sounds almost mythical, doesn't it?
It really does. But the picture painted is just every single day demanding more from himself than anyone else possibly could.
Yeah.
What do you think that tells us? That focus, even when he was isolated, about his early mindset.
Well, what's fascinating there is it points to this deep internal conviction. It wasn't about, getting applause or immediate results. It was belief in the process, complete ownership of his own development.
Wow.
And the adversity didn't stop there.
No.
At 15, he gets diagnosed with a racing heart condition, tachycardia.
Wow. Okay. That could have ended everything.
Absolutely. Doctors told him he might never play football again. For a kid whose only dream was football, nightmare scenario.
Unbelievable.
But the accounts, they reveal Ronaldo didn't panic, didn't complain. He just fought.
How?
He underwent successful laser surgery and was apparently back training within days. Most players would take weeks, maybe months to recover psychologically, physically.
Incredible resilience.
It reveals maybe his most powerful trait, right? That ability to turn pain into power, struggle into fuel, rejection into resolve, that unshakable resilience. It separated him. Even back then.
Yeah, that's incredible. It really underscores that if there's one single thing driving his success, it has to be the mindset.
Absolutely. More than talent, speed, strength, powerful as they are, it's his mind that made him unstoppable.
And from an early age, he genuinely believed he could be the best. Not just hoped, like you said, but expected it.
Because he was willing to earn it. That famous quote, right? I don't chase records, records chase me.
Yeah. That confidence wasn't just there. It was built, meticulously built through sacrifice. What specific practices did the sources highlight? How did he cultivate that belief?
Well, the material details how he constantly visualized success, like
Yeah.
really seeing himself scoring, lifting trophies, conquering stadiums, long before it happened.
Manifesting it, almost.
You could say that. His belief became so strong, it almost seemed to, will reality into being. It embodies what psychologists call the growth mindset.
Okay, explain that a bit.
It's that deep belief that your abilities aren't fixed, that they can be developed through dedication, through hard work. Ronaldo didn't just, read about this philosophy. He lived it in every single aspect of his training.
So failure wasn't final for him.
Not at all. It was feedback. Immediate feedback. Coach criticizes him. Okay, work on that specific thing. Don't sulk.
Right.
Defenders figure out his moves, don't complain, invent new ones. His growth was just relentless.
Right.
And it was fueled by asking himself every day, basically, how can I get better today?
And it wasn't just the belief for the visualizer, right? He backed it up with insane action.
Oh, absolutely. The sources are full of it. Training when nobody's watching, obsessing over details others ignored.
Like his diet, sleep, recovery, even posture.
Yeah, controlling everything he possibly could. Because he understood success isn't chance, it's choice.
His Man United teammates, the accounts there are amazing.
Yeah.
They marveled at his discipline.
Right. While others might be, hitting the town or just relaxing after training.
Ronaldo's in the gym, perfecting his body, studying his
He's a
performances.
scientist, yeah. Analyzing every mistake, watching videos of his runs, almost measuring his stride length.
Treating his whole career like a military mission. And he was the commander.
That's a perfect analogy. And if we sort of connect all this, look at the bigger picture. Ronaldo's story, it powerfully demonstrates that this unstoppable mindset, it's not something you're just born with.
No, it's built.
Painstakingly built,
Yeah.
one conscious decision at a time. He really embodied that growth mindset we talked about.
Turning setbacks into opportunity.
Exactly. Constantly asking, how can I improve today? You see it perfectly with the racing heart diagnosis at 15. Back training almost immediately. Or his approach at Manchester United. That relentless, almost scientific training, dissecting his own game. It all shows that ability to turn pain into power, struggle into fuel.
So bringing it back, what does this all mean for you listening? We've seen how Ronaldo turned every bit of adversity into this unwavering resolve, how he focused meticulously on the details, diet, sleep, recovery, while others maybe relaxed. So here's a challenge for you this week. Think about it. Can you identify just one element of Ronaldo's mindset, that unbreakable, obsessive-driven quality
Yeah.
that you could actively apply to your own life? Maybe it's that relentless focus on improvement, even when others are resting.
Or maybe it's that ability he had to take a perceived weakness, something someone criticized him for, and turn it into motivation.
Exactly. How might you transform a personal challenge, something you see as a limitation, into a powerful catalyst, a source of fuel for your own progress? Just like Cristiano Ronaldo did again and again throughout his incredible career. Something to think about.